Hello DB Besties and welcome back to the Design Bundles YouTube channel. Today we are doing something very fun and we are comparing the Cricut Joy versus the Cricut Maker when it comes to sticker making. So a ton of you own crafty small businesses and even more of you love to make stickers. So maybe you're trying to decide between the Cricut Joy or the Cricut Maker if you're looking for a machine or you're looking for a new machine and you want to know which is going to handle the task better. So today we're gonna answer that question and we're gonna make some stickers on both machines and we're gonna compare the pros and cons of each. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so we have to talk about the profile of these machines because the Cricut Maker is substantial. It's also kind of heavy. I mean, I can carry it around, but it's pretty heavy. So that's a piece of this. If you don't have a lot of storage space, this may not be an option for you automatically. So that's to be noted. She's a little bigger, a little heavier, harder to store and get out just for sticker making. Contrasted to that is the Cricut Joy, which I just keep right here on my desk. And when I want to make stickers, I just open her up. She's small, she's lightweight, she's portable. We'll see if she's up to the task though. Okay, before we do anything else, let's get our design pulled into Cricut Design Space and go ahead and set it up as a sticker and get them printed out before we're gonna cut on our machine. So I've got my Cricut Maker right over here and then my Cricut Joy is right behind you, actually, on the other side of my desk. So we're gonna click New Project and we're gonna start from a blank canvas. Okay, let's upload our file. Oh, I almost forgot. We're using this file today. Ta-da! Which it is included in the Plus library. So if you are a Plus member, you can go download it using your credits, or if you're an Unlimited Plus member, congrats, you get everything you want. So you can go download it right now. If you're not a Plus member, today is the perfect day to start a free trial with us. If you haven't done that before, you can go ahead and download this file included in that free trial, and you can try out all of our amazing tools and software that we have for crafters, built by crafters, just for you. So I highly recommend starting a free trial if you haven't already, but regardless, download this file if you want to craft along with me. And if you don't want to do that, you can use any file that you have at home. So we clicked upload and we're gonna browse our computer here. I'm gonna pull in that file that I just showed you. We want the PNG version. It looks like there's actually already a sticker version of this file, so we don't even have to turn it into a sticker, which is really nice. So I'm gonna hit continue, and I'm gonna hit apply and continue. I'm gonna do it as a flat graphic because that's what you do for stickers. It does look like, whew, that is large. I'm gonna go ahead and make this much smaller. I prefer like a 2-inch wide sticker, like a 2x2. That's still like a pretty hefty sticker, but then you can like see the detail and you can see the text, and I really appreciate that. One thing I don't like is this is like pretty thin at the top, and that's just not how I like my stickers. So I'm actually gonna give this an additional offset to make it like a little bit heftier. So I'm gonna click on our sticker here and click edit. I'm gonna go to offset. And you can see it's previewing what this is gonna look like. I'm gonna tighten it up just a little bit. That's pretty nice, 0.139 there. And I'm gonna change the color to white. That looks so much better. And now I'm just going to select everything on my screen and click flatten so that that is all one layer now. Now, the only thing we do have to change is now it made our sticker bigger than we wanted it because we added an additional offset. So I'm gonna go back and change the width again, down to 2. And now we have a sticker that we love. And now it's just how many do we wanna make? So I'm gonna see how many we can fit on a sheet and we're gonna go from there. So let's just start duplicating. And then I'm gonna hit make it. There are much more refined ways to do this. I like to do the old, let's just try it method and see. We're gonna be using 8.5 by 11 paper. Great, I can see now that I can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. I could have just done 3 times 4, but yes, and now we have 12. So once again, you'll have to come back and change your material size to 8.5 by 11. This is a great time to talk about another difference between the Maker and the Joy for if you're making stickers. If you're a small business and you want to make a lot of stickers at once, the Maker is gonna be a little more of a workhorse for you on that front because you can do much larger mats. Like the largest mat that I have for the Cricut, ooh, let me see, hold on, let me pull it out. I mean, that's a lot of stickers. So you could theoretically, if you had paper that was that big that you could print on, you could do a lot of stickers at once with the Cricut Maker. You can't do that with the Cricut Joy. You have to use a smaller mat. So that's worth noting, that is gonna be something that's a little bit of a hindrance on the Cricut Joy. However, most people only have 8.5 by 11 sticker paper that they're gonna be using. So that's your limitation regardless of the mat size. You can only have 8.5 by 11 or you might only have 8.5 by 11 sticker paper. So hopefully that makes sense. Let's go ahead and print and then we'll go from there. We're gonna do the maker first. We're just gonna print 1 page for each. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit continue. I'm gonna send it to the printer. I'm not gonna add bleed and I'm gonna hit print. So let's add our laminate. Let's put it on a mat and let's cut it. Okay, we are gonna use our giant mat today for no other reason other than I want to. But let me show you how I laminate my stickers and cut them on the Cricut Maker. So this would be your process. We're gonna take the protective covering off of our mat here. We're gonna go ahead and put our stickers in the upper left-hand corner here. Make sure they're laying down nice and flat. I use Betke Premium label paper for my stickers themselves. And then I like to use these for the laminate, I keep calling it laminate, but for like the laminating sheets. This is just the Avery self-adhesive. I love these, they are wonderful. They're very easy to use, but they are a little large. So what we're gonna do is we're actually going to cut this down just a bit. So I'm gonna line it up because they're gonna be a little bit wide and a little bit long. So we're gonna cut it. I'm just gonna freehand that because we have a little bit of margin on our stickers to work with. So even if I'm not exactly right, it doesn't really matter, but they have this nice grid on the back that you can follow. So I can see just by lining it up that I can cut off 1 grid mark along the bottom here. And then for width, I can cut off another full grid mark. So easy peasy, let's do that really fast. Fabulous. And now they've got this wonderful little like peel tab right here. So I'm just gonna fold it back a little bit to make it easy. Peel the top tab off. Now you can see we have this little bottom part that's ready to adhere. So I'm gonna align that along the bottom here. Make sure it's covering my stickers. And then I'm gonna act like I'm gonna pull away the rest of the laminating sheet, but I'm not actually gonna do it. I'm gonna take my squeegee, put it in the crevice right here, start pulling, let go, and then let my squeegee do the heavy lifting. Also, you covered up the registration marks in doing that, and sometimes the Cricut will have a hard time reading the registration marks if they get covered up by something glossy, especially if you're using a holographic laminating sheet. So I take a little marker and I just draw over it. Is this fancy? No. Is this recommended by the Cricut brand or company? Absolutely not. Does it work? 100% of the time, yes. And now we are good to go. So let's cut it on the Cricut Maker, and while it's cutting, we're gonna talk about the pros of using the Cricut Maker. There she goes, off to the races. So if you've never made stickers before, the first thing it's gonna do when I press go is it's gonna read those registration marks, and then it's gonna start cutting. So you're gonna kind of think your Cricut is freaking out because it's gonna make some weird noises. It's not, it's just reading those registration marks. One thing I appreciate about using the Cricut Maker is it's fast. It's really quick and it's really strong. So it doesn't struggle with thicker materials. Sometimes if I'm making stickers, maybe I'm making foam stickers or something a little more intense, I know the Cricut Maker is gonna be able to handle it. This might just be a personal thing, but I also feel like my Cricut Maker has less trouble connecting to my computer using Bluetooth. So that's something that if I'm in a hurry, I really appreciate, because when technology isn't working, it can really be frustrating. But some things that I find to be somewhat cons are it is bulky and hulky, as you've seen, so it's harder to get out just for sticker cutting. And I also feel like it's just a lot of equipment for a job that doesn't necessarily need a lot of equipment. Stickers are really easy to make. And you don't necessarily need this large machine to do it. I would say go for the Cricut Maker if you want to make stickers out of uncommon materials like wood or foam or something thicker. This might be something that is a need. Otherwise, the Cricut Joy is really going to do the job for you just as well, which you're going to see here in just a couple minutes. So let's let it finish its job here, and then we'll be back and we'll do it again on the Cricut Joy Extra and see how it's different. She's already done. So let's unload. Ta-da! Now I'm just going to peel away the excess here, and then I'm just going to pull them off. Look how cute. These turned out really adorable. We're gonna do it again on the Cricut Joy here in a second. But first I am gonna get everything off of this mat because otherwise it'll drive me nuts. Okay, let's do it again, but this time with the Cricut Joy. So I'm gonna click done on my screen here. I'm gonna change my machine up at the top to the Joy Extra, hopefully. Yeah, it's not wanting to connect. Let's try again. I think you can press a button to like make it connect. Hold on, let's look it up really quick. I'm gonna just remove it and then I'm gonna find it again. Okay, great. I didn't want to connect that one. It said it was connected for like 2 seconds and then it said it was not. Power off my Maker. Okay, now let's add a new machine. Okay, let me figure this out and then I'll be back. I gotta tell you, that's the one thing I don't like about the Cricut Joy Extra. I just spent 30 minutes trying to get my Cricut Joy Extra to connect to my computer because a lot of people don't know this when they get the Cricut Joy Extra. It can only connect via Bluetooth. It does not have a USB cable. I had to restart my computer, install an update on my computer, install an update in Cricut Design Space, hard shut off the Cricut Joy Extra, turn it back on, call my husband to help me, and then finally get it connected. So now we can finally make our stickers. But I'm saying all this because if you're a small business owner and you are like me and you get very frustrated when technology is not doing what it's supposed to, this could be a time suck that you don't want to spend. So weigh that how you will. But let's laminate these and get them cut, and I'll show you how the Cricut Joy Extra cuts stickers because it really does do a great job. And I'm saying all this with the caveat that the Cricut Joy Extra is my favorite machine that I own. Okay, same tools as last time. We're gonna need our little squeegee, our scissors, and a pen, as well as our Avery laminating sheets. Same ones we used last time. Still gonna have to cut them down. Luckily, I remember from last time that we're cutting off basically like one grid, horizontally and vertically. Woo woo. Now, I'll show you how to put on your laminating sheet again. So if last time was your first time, have no fear. We'll do it again. We're gonna peel off the top part. Now we have our little sticky part right here. I'm gonna lay it down. I'm gonna make sure it's nice and aligned so all of my stickers get covered here. And then here comes the part that feels like magic the first time you do it. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna start acting like we're gonna peel it, but we're not actually gonna do anything. We're gonna take our squeegee, stick it in that little crevice we just made, take our hand out and just slide it along. And just like so, like that, bubble-free living. Amazing. Okay, this time we're using our tiny Cricut Joy mat. That is one thing I do love about the Cricut Joy Extra. I love that everything is just a little bit less storage. And it just, I don't know, I love that about the Cricut Joy Extra. It really is a great machine. So this is the perfect size for a piece of paper. It's manageable. So we're gonna do heavy cardstock again, or I think we did medium cardstock, more pressure last time, but we're just gonna do heavy cardstock this time, and let's put it in the machine. So another thing about the Cricut Joy Extra, it has no buttons. So you're just gonna line up your mat and it's gonna just suck it in. Huzzah, just like so, like that. It's gonna align your mat for you, and then you're actually gonna press go on your computer screen because there's no button on the Cricut Joy Extra. And now she's off to the races. So just like before, she's gonna read the registration marks. Luckily, I drew over them with the marker, just like last time. And then she's gonna start cutting. Okay, she's done. Let's see if it cut all the way through. It did. I don't think I've ever used just like the heavy cardstock option. I think I always do the medium cardstock, more pressure. So there was a little part of me that was feeling like maybe this wouldn't work, but it did. Oops. Ta-da! So again, something that I love about the Cricut Joy is just how compact everything is. Like finagling my stickers off of a mat that's this size is much simpler than the larger mat. Also, I always bend the mat because I don't want to bend my stickers. So pick your poison, I guess. Okay, friends, that brings us to the end of our sticker making comparison video between the Cricut Maker and the Cricut Joy. You saw me set up the stickers, you saw me make the stickers, we talked about some of the pros and cons between the Cricut Maker and the Cricut Joy. In the end, can you tell the difference between what these two stickers were made with? No, you cannot. Both of them are gonna make stickers, both of them are gonna do a great job. It really just depends on what you're looking for in a machine, what your space allowances are, and how often you're gonna be doing it, and what other things you want to cut. So I hope you loved this video. I hope you learned a lot. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on our YouTube channel because we're back here every week with all the crafty tips, tricks, and tutorials. Until next time, DB Besties, happy crafting!